To be honest, no. I think it's just another common flu. I heard a report of a 3-month-old that survived it before. To be honest, I think the common flu has killed more people this year than the coronavirus.
I'm not really too worried about it. As far as I've heard, like, the best advice that I've been told is to just stay alert, but not worried, because honestly the last thing I think that we should be doing is panicking.
It has been 5 years since the Bucks County Community College students of the 2020 spring semester made their predictions of the COVID-19 pandemic, and a lot has changed since then. Little did David and Justin know the world would soon go into panic when just 1 week after their interviews were published, White House chief medical advisors confirmed an expected 100,000 to 2,400,000 deaths were expected to come from this new and unknown virus. By April 4th, 2020, more than 1 million cases of COVID-19 had been confirmed worldwide. The pandemic caused severe social and economical disruption around the world, affecting the lives of all due to the lockdowns, guidelines, and the transition to remote work and learning. Students of all kinds were affected by the shutdown, many having to adjust to online learning and others missing out on their own graduations. Some students, like 25-year-old environmental science major Ethan Greco, had a really tough time dealing with the pandemic and are still dealing with post-pandemic issues. Just a few days before the world shut down, Ethan had checked himself into a psych ward due to personal issues going on in his home life. After a few weeks, he was discharged and was faced with a harsh reality.
I lost my apartment, I lost my job, I had to move back in with my family. There wasn't anybody hiring. Everybody was closed down, losing their jobs, or having some sort of financial crises.
Ethan believes if it wasn't for the pandemic, he'd be in a way better spot in his life right now.
It would have been an entirely different path if it weren't for the pandemic. Granted, now I'm here at Bucks and trying to finish what I started, because I was going to school at the time as well.
But even while attempting to make the best of it, Ethan still found some hardships.
Not all professors were able to handle the transition very well.
But Ethan does have advice for his 20-year-old self.
I would tell Ethan from 5-6 years ago, take one day at a time and give yourself a break.
When asked if anything good came from the pandemic, Ethan said,
"Not really, or at least nothing that really lasted." Our bodies are forever changed by the fact that we were infected with COVID at some point or another. I think people got used to the idea of a pandemic, that it isn't as big of a deal as it actually is. We shouldn't be having measles outbreaks. We shouldn't be having more, all these variants. We shouldn't be having bird flu. People got too lax, I think.
The COVID-19 pandemic has had a wide-ranging and long-lasting impact on all of our lives, some more than others. It has been 5 years since the pandemic, and some people are still taking it one day at a time. This is Cassandra Castillo reporting from the Centurion.